to the position. You know, when you want to pass rush, the left linebacker, right linebacker.
I do that.
Now they got that.
Speed rusher.
Okay.
You do the speed rusher, you're...
Right in.
Huh?
Whenever you move them back to the normal right end, the left end, they're overall about the same.
It's still
it moves. It moves. What was you saying before I rudely interrupted you?
The only difference between the speed rush and the power rush is the X factor.
Okay. So, you're saying...
I'm saying Kirk Cousins goes down for a 25-yard loss. That's what I'm saying.
Speed rushers, the only thing they ever focus on run stopping. It's just run stopping also.
I don't really like the run stopping. X factors and the abilities are weird.
Okay.
If you do power rush, you're going to get that unrelenting force. X factor. And I like the other one better.
You like the speed rusher?
Yeah, the Phantom or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Besides, if you have a whole line doing speed rushes, someone's going to get through most of the time. Can't double team them all. Oh, there's my dad. Hello, father.
What are you doing, son?
Still trying not to.
people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Play action now. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation.
You back?
To the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Oh, that's not good.
30, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today. We also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. This one down almost
Hey, buddy.
to the 30.
Yeah.
He was back.
Very strong gain of 24. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that.
What are you doing?
He's #4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Yep.
Make adjustments all along the way.
So your dad that you gay?
Where he releases,
Nope.
working his way into the secondary.
He said he knew, didn't he?
Defenses and finds weak spots
Nope.
in order to get open.
If I was a game, my dad would
Touchdown, Denver.
kill me.
An 11-yard touchdown.
I will bend you over.
Why are you being so
Bend you
weird?
over. Okay, so wait. Why are you not being weird? Normally we'll get it, yo.
I think that's all in your head.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure a while ago I was talking to myself. Did you hear me on the mic at all?
No. I heard you moving around a lot.
Good then. So I was talking to myself in my mind. I was really, like, scratch, whatever you call it. Thinking about my roster. I was like, yeah, I got him over there, I got him over there.
This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now. Nowhere to escape and he goes down.
I'm just trying to get everybody ready for the playoffs because they're quickly coming along. And I have some dudes that I would like to at least be in the 80s before the playoffs starts.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, we still got it good.
6 weeks.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be
6 weeks.
16 and a Bronco first down.
Yeah, about 7, 8.
First down carry for Barkley. And he'll be
I mean, you'll get, what, 2 computer games in the playoffs?
Yeah, but the playoffs don't really count a whole lot.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
You hear me?
Yeah, and I also said playoff games don't really count a whole lot.
Oh, they always do the same for me. I mean, the stats don't count, but the XP is the same, like 360 per sack or whatever. For me, it is.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
How many yards am I heading? Are you ahead in rushing? You know?
I can look. I don't know. I can look. I think it was 200.
Here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It'll go as a loss of a yard and it'll set up.
I got 1,400. You got 1,291. So about, I got 1,468. You got 1,291.
That might be a 6. Nope. Well, that sucks.
All night, all next week, situational football. Understand what's going on. He expressed it perfectly. 3 points. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
Ah, that sucks too. I wasn't able to switch to the dude I wanted to switch to. Ah, boys. We cannot let Kirk... Well... We cannot let Kirk Cousins score on us.
Well, you know what I say about it?
What's that?
Jay.
I am not.
Just kidding. Well,
Bradley Chubb.
my Monday face. What's Grant? I mean, what's Trey doing? Streaks. A Monday look. Trey, you a bitch. You sucked his dick last night and tell me you're sorry.
No. I told you what I did. I played 3 games and then came back to Madden.
Was he a little nicer to you?
Not really.
He's going through a rough time in his life.
I don't care.
Going through manhood. What is he, 19 now?
You know, I'm not really sure. Is it a 19 or 20?
He's probably 20 at this point. He's older than Isaac, ain't he?
Oh yeah. I know he's older than Isaac.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Have I mentioned how much?
Next week.
What?
Huh?
Have I mentioned how much I love this TCU receiver that I picked up at the beginning of the year? It was a good pickup. I'm glad I did it.
They'll probably be easy to trade for next year, too. Yes, I am. Yes, I am now. I wasn't, but I am now.
It's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
I can play it for guys you can broadcast it.
And how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Dylan's working out.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
I'm very committed to the Madden franchise. Man, come join it. Yeah, I'll play every week. Oh God, I forgot you can hear me talk. I'm gonna mute this. Alright. Better quit talking about people before somebody cuts on this broadcast. Shit. Try your hands, somebody on this thing watching a second. Like, oh my gosh.
This is 3rd and 17.
It's broadcasting. Here we go. Sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They have not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence.
Surely, when you go live, Trey wouldn't get on and look at it.
Nah, Trey don't even know that I have a YouTube deal.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't care if Grant gets on. He's a piece of shit anyway.
Charles, but I think that's more than offset by the 3 first-half touchdown passes.
I would agree with you. There is a blemish, but when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, that's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL.
So you gonna draft the backup running back this year or what?
I don't know. I have Cam Akers.
Oh, okay, man.
He's pretty young.
Yeah, he is. What, 21? 22?
I think he's 20.
Yeah. You're good.
I'm not saying I won't draft one.
But you're
But, yep. More than likely won't be this year.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 34.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball down.
I've got to remind myself to look at the draft class. And
Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4.
I found a couple sleepers that I want. That's in the later rounds that I should be able to get.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence.
And not have to give up too much to get them.
yeah.
is starting to wear off
Hopefully.
a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense
They definitely want Anthony Hines. And there's a cornerback.
for big passes.
Second and 6.
It's got like 93 speed.
He'll take it into the end zone for a
That I want.
It's really 6'4" corners, 6'3".
I didn't look at the height. I was just looking at
further out in front.
speed.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do.
I'm gonna click on it and look at it in a minute.
Work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? Back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. And the ground
Is there some fast linebackers?
Not really. Anthony Hines is probably the fastest one, but he's lower in the draft. He don't have nothing else good about him. But I was able to trade for him in the other franchise, and I turned him into a beast.
Yeah.
And I will do it again. Uh-oh, is that Chase Young? It was Chase Young.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against
He's gonna be a problem.
them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Not really. I haven't had a chance to develop my whole lot this season. I mean, he'll be good in the future, but for now, he's just alright.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game planned for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened...
I might look at getting Patrick Surtain.
That they've established the run pretty well.
Surtain, whatever his name is. Second from
Yeah, he's got pretty good stats.
Actually, you get him and Tyson Campbell, you're set. Corner, but the corners look good.
There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the touchdown, here's McMahon.
There's a 6'4" guy, but he's 86 feet. That ain't gonna work.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Adam Thielen and the rest of the Vikings offense, they get set for their next possession. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're
under a heavy rush, and
There's that. Use. Yeah.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened.
Let me go deal with Joey and Allison yelling at each other. I'll be back.
Alright.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices putting them in that situation.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it? But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Adam Thielen, he gets set to go again with the rest of this offense. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the 2nd quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that and pressure coming, and they got him once again. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. They occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Cousins. Open man is QT, complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th down. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're saying.
And we'll see if that continues. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop the throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Cousins, and he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. So we've reached half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to... No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. On first down. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now, and it's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. This is taken at the 23. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
by
the time we have to leave the booth. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. There he goes left side, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Ooh. That was bad.
Passing down, they throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll look to throw here. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end fan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And some room to work. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Second and 2. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. Andy Isabella was the intended target. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins in trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Denver defense, they get ready to do battle again here. And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football. Well, they make their own breaks.
Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? I want to check into a throw the next time.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage. Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. 51 yards on the punt there. And Denver getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach. It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here. Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel. Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? And an alley to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. 3 quarters in the books.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't.
How's it going, Brody?
It's going.
Pretty the 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, 2nd quarter. God dang, now it's not loud.
4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots
4th.
like that downfield?
Really? You getting off after this?
No.
No?
No. Why would I?
I don't know. I just usually you play about 3 games, 3 games, and call it a day for a while, and get back on. Alright. So note to self, we got another game next.
That's a pick.
Yeah, throw that pick, Jalen. Throw that last B is not open to go to a circle, whatever. No. It's a pick. Smith. I'm gonna look at this draft class while I'm watching your thing. Let's look at the running backs. Oh, Travis actually into it. Don't need him. 3.
But you're going to draft him.
I'm not. I'm gonna try to get Waddell Moore and
Najee Harris.
I do like Najee Harris. He's a good back. We were really loaded at backs though, because we got Chubb and who's the other guy we got? Oh shoot, we do need a backup for the future though, because I'm not gonna be able to play Chubb.
Pick 6.
No, you didn't get in. Oh, you did get in.
Makes that scoreboard even more lopsided. I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no.
I do have to take my dog out after this.
You like being out there
Alright.
these wide margins.
I think it's time to get a shower, maybe.
So the defense creating some points, not only
I'm going to be back and done with my game. Before you get out of the shower.
Nah, I'm gonna start my game as soon as you see him. When you go take your dog out, though, I'm gonna go out too. I didn't even look at Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields are all about the same overall, ain't they?
Yeah, I think Fields is maybe like one or 2.
I'll look anyway. Quarterback. Oh, there's another quarterback here. Oh yeah, Trey Lance.
to try again after the sack. Cousins. He's going to have the hook up to QT. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, you won't be 6th in total offense after this game.
No, they won't be. I don't know. Where are we? Where we at? We're in Washington? Where's Seattle at, man?
Seattle's in...
Seattle?
Yeah, I was about to say, Seattle's in Seattle.
Is it not close to Washington, though? No, I don't know either. Oh, well.
I think it's
Right,
close to San Francisco. Maybe not, though.
I don't know. San Francisco's got some pretty weather. Seattle does not. I don't see no quarterback. I mean, it would be ideal if you always would take the best quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, but I don't know.
Oh no, the ball got tipped. Another pick. Alright, Jalen. What's going on, my nigga?
Technically, we don't need nothing, I don't think. Let me look at this. We still got that receiver from Carolina, but I've got tight end. I can always move him over to receiver next year, but I won't be able to afford him, so I guess it's good to draft a guy.
Look at that middle linebacker coming in for the sack.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do. Put Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence on my draft board. Patrick Surtain. I'm doing more.
I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Barkley's had a good game today.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember how much you said I was ahead, but
Well, you're not ahead, you're behind by about 100, I don't know, I'll say 40 yards probably, I don't know, could be off.
well, I've got 138.
Yeah, you'll probably break it this week and take the lead. I don't know, let me see. Alright, 1391 will be 100 yards. 1491, 200 yards. You'll be ahead. I don't know if you'll be ahead with 140. You're pretty. I think 170. You take the lead barely. So 40 more yards and you have the lead. Wilson's got 117 touchdowns, but I never found a backup quarterback.
They're blitzing the freak out of me right now. No Moss, no Moss.
Let's see, you got 4 minutes. I'm gonna go straighten up around the house for the next 4 or 5 minutes, and I'll be back.
And he comes back with one complete. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Those fingers. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Golly, Barkley.
Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter
on 2nd down now. Akers. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll set up to throw. He may try and run for this. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. They'll run it again with Barkley. It appears they'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Akers, and he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final? This is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That ball complete to Isabella. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here. Really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
Alright, man. We're in week 12. How's it going for you?
It's going.
Feeling positive about your massive team you got here?
It's coming along.
That's fantastic.
Tanner Muse is almost an 80 overall, which would be nice. Although I have several people with a hidden trade development, it's not going up, and it upsets me.
It's broke. I don't know why it's broke, but it's broke.
I thought they fixed it, man. Thought they fixed it.
They don't fix shit, man. I'm be honest with you. Just 100% real talk. They fucking suck. Alright.
But Jeffrey Simmons is got a breakout game, so.
I don't think I have any.
Cause you suck.
No, because they get my running backs random ones that are never gonna play.
You know what that sounds like, and it's use.
Nah, we're fine. I mean, I'm developing the hell out of AJ Brown and everybody else.
All my receivers have normal development traits, so they haven't had a breakout game since that first one. Maybe next year after everybody gets a star or superstar development trait.
That receiver that's 97 speed, I've got him up to 65 overall now. Woo! I'm okay with that. I got him locked in for 7 years.
How old is he though? Like 24, 25?
23. 24 next year.
Venus.
He'll be 30 by the time we're done. I know we gotta get to moving. You gonna take her outside?
She's still sleeping, so I think I'm going this. Venus. Dog.
I'm hopping in. Dog's dead. You killed her, you bastard.
No, she's grunting in her sleep. I'm going to let her sleep.
Before you hop in your game. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Stop. No. I need you to check running back stats. I appreciate you.
It still says I'm second, but let's see by how much.
You ain't got to. It's about 15 yards. I can look and tell what you had. 1447.
You're ahead by like 21 yards.
Yeah. I didn't tell you nothing wrong. I told you get by 160, you would have it.
Yeah, I didn't get 60. They were blitzing me towards the end, so it was hard to move the ball.
Freaking blitzers. Blitz! You know, we deserve to get blitzed a little bit of our own medicine.
Yeah, I mean, I was okay with it. I still ended up scoring 100 points on them.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I gotta play with the Buffalo Bills. I gotta put up with Tre'Davious White. Unfortunate, but It is what it is. You haven't lost, I haven't lost. If we both don't lose, I wonder where the Super Bowl will be at.
What do you mean?
I wonder where the Super Bowl was at this year.
It's in Florida every year.
Not every year.
Well, not every year, but it's in a warm place every year. San Francisco. This year, in real life, it's going to be in Tampa Bay with the Bucks. It'll be at the Bucks home stadium. Well, if the season don't get canceled because of COVID. Because I heard them talking the other day, Brady has a chance to play a home game at Super Bowl. It ain't going to happen, but, you know. The Vikings a couple years ago, when they had that, you know, when they eliminated Minneapolis Miracle or whatever, they was going to be home that year if they made the Super Bowl. And it does change up every year. But it is in Florida again. I don't know if it changes up when we play, though. It seems like we're always playing, I think, Houston or something.
I don't know.
I don't know either. There's a couple things I hope they change on next Madden. Like, when you win a championship, next year, your home field should have a Super Bowl trophy, you know what I'm talking about? Like the Patriots have.
Yeah.
I want that. Don't know why, but that would be something easy, I would think. 2K does the banners and keeps them up there. I wonder why EA can't do that. It's literally just changing one logo around. I don't know.
Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by
Bradley Chubb. You're a beast. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So possession goes over here on the
Bradley Chubb, you suck.
the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by the man.
Don't you let him out there.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because
Bradley Chubb, you want out and you want to play for Seattle. What?
No, I had a touchdown, Jalen. Why? Your arms needs to get better before the playoffs. Damn it.
See how he didn't trade? No, he don't. He don't have nothing because they didn't put no factors in the game. No, the draft class.
Yeah, it would have been nice if we would have. Because all my receivers are rookies.
That was probably my greatest punt return, 100 yards. I might send in the Madden chat. I literally reverse field. I think I'm going to. That was nice.
I don't want to see your fucking Madden chat, piece of shit.
You love it. You don't ever watch them.
I mean, I won't say never, but very rarely.
Suck. Very disappointed in you.
This is caught at the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the mark. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Ed Oliver, you son of a bitch. How dare you sack me?
right back to the air after the huge pickup. up and end up getting sacked, that's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now a second down throw for the end zone.
You know, if the Buffaloes are going to play cover 6 and all that, I'm just going to run it down their throat till they quit.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I gotta save this clip.
40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Just in case I ever wanna.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down.
If you ever want to get a wife,
Around the 6-yard line.
trust me, buddy, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, or ever want to make like a highlight. Make like a highlight tape of all my great
Second and 6.
crap and put it on YouTube.
At the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Oh wait, am I sharing? Oh shoot, I'm actually sharing it. I don't mean to share that clip.
As his guys are able to
That's my save it.
first here in this opening quarter.
Save
The
it real
keys to
quick.
their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there.
I'm about to share that bastard on YouTube right now. Like randomly, Grant gets on there and see something pop up. What the freak is this? It's a spot right down 100 yards. What the freak you doing, Arcus? And I'm still trying to work the whole YouTube thing out.
After the touchdown, he's now to kick it away. About 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff? They all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. Don't start tomorrow. We still got some time.
That's
They
good.
plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's
Bills, I tried to rebuild you once before. I'm sorry I had to.
the other direction as they come up now, third and long. And he's able to
Motherfucker.
He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, my dog woke up and she's peeing, so I'm going to